survey tonight, you enter to win a free brand new jersey for the new Napa 1839 jersey. So get a chance to let them know how you know a little bit about us. It's a quick survey, 3 questions, and make sure you check it out so you can get entered to win. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming tonight's officials as well as the players of San Ramon FC and Napa Valley 1839 FC.
So we're here at Memorial Stadium. Thanks for joining us tonight. Napa Valley 1839 FC takes on San Ramon FC. We are getting for kickoff as the players have just come out to the field. Today we're going to be doing a quick separate or at least recognition. 6 years ago today, San Ramon is joining us. 6 years ago today, there was a shooting at Napa, at the Veterans Home of Napa Valley in Yountville, California, where 3 women and an unborn child lost their lives in a shooting here in Napa. So 6 years ago today, we're going to be doing a 1-minute round of applause to let them know and their families know that we're here for them and that they're not forgotten. So when that happens, that's what's going to be going on in just a minute. And in the meantime, I got to figure out a way to not hear all this feedback because it's throwing me off and I'm stuttering my way through this. So I apologize, and hang in there for us while we get a couple of these details done. We're at Memorial Stadium here in Napa Valley, and this is not our usual venue, so we're just getting used to some of the kinks and see what we can do. So.
Number 10, Dario Pavon. Number 11, Oscar Ortiz.
Right now we're doing the announcing of the starting lineup for Napa Valley 1839. We've got Oscar Ortiz, number 11, midfielder. Dario Pavone at forward, number 10. Ian Reese is coming in at defender, number 5. Emmanuel Duran, number 12, and midfielder. Carlos Ayala, known as Manzana, in the goal. Sam Hinneberg, number 16, as defender. We have Miguel Lara, number 7, on the left back. Wumi Aladatimi as forward. Ryan Kane as well as a forward. And then we have Paris Martins and Luis Hernandez Velasco also rounding out the midfield.
Ladies and gentlemen, before proceeding, we would like to take a moment to recognize the unfortunate tragedy that occurred exactly 6 years ago today at the Pathway Home at the Veterans Home in Yountville. On that day, the lives of 3 women plus an unborn child were cut short by an armed perpetrator. Jennifer Gonzalez Shusharima, Jennifer Gullick, and Christine Lober lost their lives on March 9th, 2018. Please join us in reflection. Beginning now, we ask for 1 minute of continuous applause to display our strength and to let them and their families know that we are thinking of them.
As mentioned earlier, this is a 1-minute round of applause for Justine Lober, Jennifer Golick, and Jennifer Shushariba that lost their lives in the Veterans Home shooting 6 years ago today in Yountville, California. Instead of a minute of silence, this is a way to try to let the families know that we are thinking of them, to hopefully let them hear us, that we're here and we're all together.
Many sincere thanks, everyone. And now we will continue with tonight's program.
So excited to kick off the NPSL season here on the West Coast. I know that the 7 o'clock kickoff, there's a couple of other games going on today. This is the first games of the year that are happening in the United States for the NPSL season. Napa Valley's taking on San Ramon FC. Last year, we didn't get a chance to play San Ramon because of the way that the schedule worked out. This year, we get a chance to play against them. I believe we're going to be hitting them both home and away. We have a 12-game season where we will be playing 6 of the teams home throughout, and then we'll be back over to their away and as we split it up. So we'll be seeing San Ramon later in the season, but as of now, we're hitting them in the first game of the season. I'm excited to kick it off. A lot of returning players for Napa Valley. At this point, a couple of new faces. Specifically, Wumi Aleditimi is a new face that came over from FC Davis, and it looks to be possibly heading over to Spain in the summer. As well as Ian Reese rejoined the team. He's been back and forth to college, but he was with us last spring as well, and doing a couple of different dates when he got a chance to join us. But the remainder of the team is all pretty well set. The only other one, I believe, we have a couple of people on the bench today. On the bench, one of our longtime players, Jerry Mendoza, Arjun Dosanjh, is back. He was away at University of San Francisco. Sebastian Carbajal Seba is on the bench with us at number 19, as well as Ludovic Rocha, Alvaro Carreras, our longtime captain, and Patrick Neal, which is a newer face that's come to join us too. So pretty excited about a new season. The roster, we've got a very large roster, and so it's a great chance to get together and see how this goes for the season. So hopefully this is a great start for both teams, and we look to start it off. So today's center officials. Working on it. Sorry. I just got a note from my parents that I sound good on air, except I feel myself fumbling around up here. Let's see. Today's center officials are somewhere. We have a female center. Her name is Jamie. We have Kenny, as well as Aaron, on the officials as well. So we will see how things work out. Excited about this. National Women's Empowerment Day. Nothing like having her center this off, so that's awesome. And we'll see how the game goes as a whole as we just get start for kickoff.
And we are underway here at Memorial Stadium.
Looks like we got the roster from San Ramon just right at game time, so we didn't get it in time to make it on the announcements. But for them, we have Nate at center forward, Braulio left wing, Jay right wing, Diane right mid, Fernando left mid, Werner center mid, Cheyenne center mid, Cole right back, Danny center back, and Andrew left back with Dode as the goalkeeper. Apparently, everybody's Brazilian. They're only going by one name. Also got the information, finally figured out where I was putting it, is the center official, Jamie Padilla. First assistant, Vladimir Jovanovic. Second assistant, Kaney Lee. And fourth official, Aaron Stein. Ball up to Woomy out on the left wing. Ball was played over there by Luis Hernandez Velasco, who was away on trial with Sacramento and Monterey, and then he's back with us for the season so far, and we're excited to have him as a part of the team. The other faces that we see in and around it right now, it's been exciting to see how the growth and the chemistry that's been happening. So we'll see how it plays out. We've got Paris Martins, looks like he's captaining the team today. That it might be his first time captaining the team. This is his first time captaining the team. Been with us for a few years since he came to us after the 2019 season and showed up early 2020 to join us for 2 games before it was all canceled. So he's been with us ever since. In goal, we've had Manzana, who's been with us for a few years. He's the name Apple has been one. It's a family name, but he's definitely better than his father between the goalposts. And I make sure I let his dad know that all the time. So Manzana's been with us for a while. Paris Martins gets up the wing. Ball blocked out of bounds for a throw-in. Oh, great half volley from Ryan Kane after a setup header from Oscar Ortiz and out for a corner kick. Oscar Ortiz getting a little run with the ball. He spent a few years over in Spain and Germany training the lower levels to make it, and he's come back home to Napa where he's from. So we love having Oscar around. If you're getting drop out of the live stream, we apologize. There's not the greatest signal that we have here on the protected Wi-Fi that somehow we picked up. Comcast, I believe, or whatever we're using to Xfinity to get the stream going. But this is being recorded in its entirety and will be posted on our YouTube channel after, if you want to see the entire game, depending on what the dropout is. So apologize. Hope you hang in there with us between my live stream announcing as a rookie on this one and our dropout. You're going to have to suffer through. Ooh. Another good chance on goal where Emmanuel Duran tried to follow it in, and nice save by the keeper from San Ramon.
Offside, it's the call against San Ramon FC.
We have a decent turnout tonight for the game here in Napa at Memorial Stadium, where Napa Valley 1839 played here for its first 2 seasons in 2017 and 18, before moving over to Dodd Stadium in North Napa, Justin Siena High School. That's become our new home. But it's a beautiful stadium. It seats about 6,800. So while it doesn't look very full right now, we have a really good turnout tonight, which we weren't sure if we would get because of a last-minute field change. So we jumped over to Memorial Stadium, and then without the beer and wine options to do like our fans usually enjoy, to come and enjoy an adult refreshment if possible. They are here in full force tonight. This is a great start to the season. Beautiful night, about 50 degrees here in Napa Valley. Leading the charge for Napa Valley 1839 up top, Dario Pavone. Number 10 was our leading scorer last year and actually 1 goal off the Golden Boot for the entire country. He had spent our first 3 games as the number 10 position, but when he finally got up into the striker position, he started to do what he does best and make some goals for us. So he's been a great part to the season, and nice to have him out there leading the charge at this point.
San Ramon FC working it left and right.
Ryan Kane, number 20, that comes to us. He's been with us for a few seasons now and travels all the way on the other side of Sacramento, so over an hour plus every time to come to all practices and games. Love having him part of the team, but he appreciates the way that we treat our players and how we do it at our game days to make the players feel like professionals. So he's got his own stickers coming out like the rest of our players, and it's been a lot of fun to have him a part of the team. Corner kick for Napa. Special shout out to our top fans, Arthur and Judith Housley, Art and Judy, my mom and dad. They can't make it tonight. Not feeling up for it. It's a little chilly. And so they're here in spirit, but we're having a good time, and hopefully they're watching the live stream.
Kind of. Try not to swear too much.
Luis Velasco putting a little pressure on him, breaking that one up, ending up with an 1839 throw-in.
Actually, no, I think they don't have a center back. They only have right center back. I would be number 5.
Napa Valley 1839 in the white with green, and San Ramon in the all dark blue. This is Napa's first time of wearing a home jersey that had primarily white as the color in it. This is the first time they've ever done that. And fans seem to really like the new look of the jersey. Special sponsors are Perfect Puree on the back with Wine Train. Napa Valley Wine Train came on as a new sponsor for us on the caboose of the jersey. And then we have Marnita Chips on the front of the jersey. If you really want to see something amazing, check out our Instagram page for the Marnita Chips with commercials with Max. They're too good to share.
16th minute here at Memorial Stadium, still no score.
Fans at Napa Valley head over to Barnhouse Napa Brews before the game for a coffee or a adult refreshment, and then after the game they head over to Armistice Brewing Company, which is a new place that's right downtown. So after the game, fans head back over there and have a little post game celebration and get to meet some of the players and hang out a little bit. So it's a fun community atmosphere, and really enjoying it. Great diagonal ball from Sam Henneberg out of the bat, number 16 to hit Oscar Ortiz, and then the overlap from Miguel Lara to win the corner kick for Napa. Ball played short to Dario Pavone. Goal. That's a goal. So ball played into Dario Pavone, who played it back out to Ryan Kane and put a ball in where Ian Reese was able to get ahead on it. And there's a little confusion on the defensive side. And ball goes into the back of the net, even with best chances or best efforts by the San Ramon team. So Napa Valley 1839 leads 1-0 in the 18th minute of the game.
Scorekeepers, if you could put it up for 1839 FC.
they want to actually see it. You should see this one football play. It was like a football.
Great save by Carlos Manzanoff, his first official save of the game. Nice to knock that out, but allows San Ramon their first corner kick.
Corner kick here for San Ramon FC.
We got a yellow card for the striker for San Ramon. I believe as I said, we didn't get a roster to know exactly who it is. But one of the San Ramon players came in on the goalie and was cleated as he was done. Of course, the referees are known to protect the goalies. We're hoping this isn't anything serious, but it was a yellow card issued to number 6 from San Ramon. Napa's goalkeeper, Carlos Manzana Ochoa, is back up on his feet and going. The game is back underway. San Ramon's picking up the pressure. San Ramon really wanted that one, but it was obvious that he threw his leg out, so he really tried hard to get that penalty kick. But of course, call me biased as a Napa fan, but he even knows he made something of that. Has to be careful. in on that one, taking down the striker for Napa. He's already on a yellow card. There's still 18 minutes to the first half for stoppage time, and so he's got to be careful. He's the one on the yellow card. Yeah. Yeah, number 6 got the yellow card about 5 minutes ago when he came in on the keeper, and that one came in on the striker, and just aggressive enough that he's got to just be careful, because there are only so many warnings you're going to get before that ends up being a second yellow. Another header in by Ian Reese, and fielded by the goalkeeper of San Ramon. Napa Valley still leading 1-0 with 17 minutes to play in the first half of the season opener of the NPSL, where Napa is playing host to San Ramon FC.
Minutes into this first half, 18:39 FC.
Oh, Brian King got up to the byline and put a great ball back across. Good save. Ball comes back out. Emma Duran puts a ball just under the post. And the San Ramon keeper once again makes an unbelievable save just under the crossbar. Another header on the corner kick by Ian Reese. He can for sure find his head on the ball on those set pieces. So Emma Duran, number 12, is also a Napa native. Came up through the system here in Napa. He's a 2003 birth year. Great player, young player, works very hard, and just recently signed to go to St. Mary's College in Moraga and heads there in the fall. Foul by Luis Velasco, number 23, on San Ramon. They have a set piece just outside the 18-yard box. After that, it appeared the referee gave a warning to number 15 of San Ramon, just to let them know to check themselves, it appeared. Of course, we don't know what they're saying down on the field, but we'll see if that ends up being a yellow card if there's another infraction coming up. Ball headed out by San Ramon, and goal kick for Napa. 13 minutes to play in the first half of the season opener of the NPSL and the Golden Gate Conference for Napa Valley 1839 as they take on San Ramon FC.
Ryan Kane with the cross.
Another great ball in by Ryan Kane and headed out by San Ramon defensively, but a dangerous ball put back in. And luckily, San Ramon did some good defending to shut that back down. Miguel Lara with the ball. Lara has been playing with Napa Valley 1839 for a couple of years, including when we played against San Jose Earthquakes last preseason last year and scored the goal to tie 1-1 against the team when we had a chance to play at the stadium. He's a nice, quick player, left-footed, and been with us for 2 or 3 seasons now. Ball blocked and out for San Ramon corner kick.
Don't forget about the Barnhouse Blaster. The t-shirt cannon is warming up as we speak. Be ready to go at halftime to catch a free t-shirt. Could we make sure we get Coach Ludo's girls to get the balls and bring them back? Coach Ludo's ball girls to return the balls to the goal.
We've got 8 minutes to play plus stoppage time in the first half of the NPSL game between Napa Valley 1839 and San Ramon, where Napa leads 1-0 after a headed goal from Ian Reese, the center back for Napa. Henneberg with the attempted long diagonal ball up to Oscar Ortiz. Unfortunately, I can't add any commentary of names other than numbers for San Ramon. I never received a roster from the team. Everything's gone digital over here for all the game day operations and some of that stuff. It was the first kind of kink to iron out, but we'll get through it. Coach Bijan is coaching him, doing a great job, but we're doing what we can with the numbers from San Ramon. Unfortunately, that's about all we have.
This is the NPSL, officially Tier 1 of the U.S. Soccer Pyramid. Premier Elite Soccer right here in Napa Valley.
Driven past by Luis Velasco to Miguel Lara. Deflected ball to the goalie.
Oh, I see her. I see Mason.
PSA, don't forget to set your clocks forward tonight. Set them forward. Spring is here.
Recapping from what we have from the beginning, we've got for Napa, we have Carlos Manzana in goal. Number 1, we have Paris Martins captaining the team for the first time. Number 2 is the right back. Sam Hinneberg and Ian Reese at center back. Miguel Lara at left back. And then we have at center mids, we have Luis Velasco, number 23. Emmanuel Duran, number 12. And Oscar Ortiz, number 11. With Wumi, Dario, and Ryan leading the front line for Napa Valley 1839. Looks like she called a corner kick on the attempt from San Ramon to get the ball out of play. But I can't tell if it's a corner or if it's a throw-in at this point. Yeah, it's a corner kick. Ryan Kane's taking a corner. So far, it's been a clean match between both teams. A couple little shots like normal from both, but it's been a nice game. Both teams have had chances to score, and the goalies have made some good attempts. It's just been changed by the AR on the side nearest us that it's a throw-in. So they're switching that call. Headed ball back in by Oscar Ortiz. Paris Martins, looks like a handball, but apparently was not seen. Dario Pavone is definitely letting her know that he thought that it was obvious, as the player's arm was very outstretched. But as we all know, you can only see what you see. So it is what it is at this point. No handball, no penalty kick. And it looks like a goal kick for Napa with 3.5 minutes to play plus stoppage time. Nice turnout here tonight with Napa Valley 1839 hosting San Ramon FC at Memorial Stadium in Napa. It might not look like it on the live stream based on the fact that it seats about 7,000 or so fans. And there's a goal for a mistake by Napa. and taken advantage of by San Ramon to tie the game 1-1.
And we're all tied up here. 2 minutes to go.
And with that goal from San Ramon, and with in the 43rd minute of the game is now tied 1-1. Great ball then again by Ryan Kane, and blocked after Pavon had a chance. Booth, we're not quite sure that wasn't a yellow based on the aggressiveness of the tackle and the breakaway. So it's usually pretty standard, but obviously not our call.
Oscar Ortiz to take this free kick.
Ball deflected out by San Ramon. Ball in. Once again finds Ian Reese's head.
Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, no kids on the field at halftime. Please, no kids on the field at halftime. And last call for 50-50 raffle. Last call, 50-50 raffle.
Getting into the final minutes of the first half. Unsure how long there is in stoppage time. Breakaway by King with the right side. And ball just barely missed by Emmanuel Duran as it came into his back foot. Luis Velasco with a foul in his attempt to go to goal. And it's more or less just a goal kick based on its placement. San Ramon players down. They're calling for the world's best trainer, Brandon Lucas, who does transform into the world's best trainer / DJ post game at Armistice Brewing after. So we really enjoy seeing him do his thing here as the physical trainer. The players really appreciate how much time and effort he puts in and care to them for both teams. And then he makes sure they enjoy the rest of the evening with his skills on the turntables as he's leading the charge.
San Ramon FC players still down.
Looks like San Ramon's calling for a substitute.
And back on his feet. How about a round of applause?
And that's the half where Napa Valley 1839 and San Ramon FC are tied 1-1 here at Napa Valley's Memorial Stadium for the first game of the Golden Gate Conference NPSL season. There's also a couple more games going on in our conference out here on the West Coast because it's a balmy 50 degrees out here in California, and tomorrow it's going to be about 2 days from now it's going to be 70 or so degrees. So we're able to get a little extra season in than other parts of the country. So we're very fortunate with that, but it's great to kick off the season with the NPSL and get going for the season to get things going. So we finished the first half of the first game of the season tied 1-1. We'll go ahead and let this go next 10 minutes or so for the second half. I'm glad the live stream announcer knows I was up there just talking away. And then we realized that nobody's here yet. So anyway, we are about to kick off the second half of the Napa Valley 1839 versus San Ramon FC game here in the NPSL Golden Gate Conference. So we're basically one of 3 games that are going on tonight. And so there's 3 hitting in the Golden Gate Conference this week. We're the first conference to kick off in the country for the United States, or for the NPSL here in the U.S. And so we'll see how the scores of those other games are going when we hear anything coming back. Looks like the referees are heading back out to the field. Napa 1839 is doing their little warm up to get ready and get back in after halftime, and get things going for the second half, where it's tied 1-1, where Napa Valley 1839 is tied to San Ramon FC 1-1 at this point when we kick off the second half. Center official Jamie Padilla, first assistant Vlad Jovanovic, second assistant Kenny Lee, and fourth official Aaron Stein today. Again, as I said earlier in the game, it's nice to have Women's Empowerment Month with a center official with Jamie Padilla. She's been doing a good job, and it's nice to see that happening within the NPSL, as we've seen in other leagues professionally and semi-professionally around the country. San Ramon making their way back out to the field. A little bit slower coming out there, but it looks like we're about to kick this second half back off. And no changes at this point for Napa, but I believe there was a change, or there probably was a change for San Ramon with the injury that happened right at the end of halftime. It looks like they're bringing in a substitution card now by coach Manny Salampour, and he's coming over to bring in the substitution for the second half of the player that was injured in the collision with Luis Velasco on an attempt on goal right at the end of the first half. So looks like there's been one sub at this point. Otherwise, we're pretty much ready to kick off the second half. Sounds like a little score update of other teams in the NPSL for the Golden Gate Conference. Sacramento are beating Oakland Stompers. Sacramento Gold beating Oakland Stompers 3-1. Getting ready to kick off the second half. Have not heard of the other game going on in the conference at this point. Great goal by Dario Pavone, Napa's top goal scorer for last season, and always one to get everybody excited during the game. So the score immediately jumps 2-1 Napa. Goal by Dario Pavone 2 minutes into the second half. Another breakaway by Napa, 1839. And a near chance. Woomy puts the ball right back across the middle. And the ball's played out of bounds for a Napa throw-in.
Working the left-hand side, Oscar Ortiz with the cross. San Ramon FC looking for the equalizer here.
Especially this month. It's like best sister award. Oh, we should do my own.
Ryan Kane coming down the right-hand side. Here comes the cross. And Ortiz trying to connect with that one. 1839 FC knocking on the door here.
Another great attempt on goal just a minute ago from Oscar Ortiz after it was played in from Ryan King once again, just right back across the middle. Score still 2-1. Once again, a possible opportunity to get a yellow card, but Jamie Padilla, the center referee, seems to be really letting the players kind of play the game, and it's been looking good so far. Napa still leads 2-1 with 38 minutes to play in the second half of the first season game of the NPSL Golden Gate Conference between Napa and San Ramon. First time activities today at the halftime show for Napa 1839 when the local sponsor Barnhouse Napa Brews came out with a t-shirt launcher, and the fans were really enjoying the commemorative shirts that were getting shot into the stands for something first time to add a little activity to the stuff going on. Usually the kids are on the field at halftime and enjoying that piece when we're at Justin Siena, but Memorial Stadium doesn't allow it. So Barnhouse has come out with the concept of doing the t-shirt launcher, and it's seemed to be a big success. So that was fun.
Free kick here by 1839 FC. In the 55th. Broken up by number 2 Paris Spartans.
Ball played out to the left side to Miguel Lara, who puts the ball up the line to Wumi Adetimi. Aladetimi. I'm going to butcher that name. That's a tough one. I need him to pronounce it out for me. We're just going to call him Wumi for the rest of the game. Number 9, new player for Napa 1839. We picked up this year. Who's been playing in the Golden Gate Conference for a little while. I believe Wumi's father is watching all the way, possibly even live in Nigeria. So welcome to the Napa 1839 family, and love having your son here. He's been working hard up front for us today. Ball played out wide by San Ramon. Out for a corner for
We've got a San Ramon FC corner kick here with 33 minutes to go in the second half. 1839 FC hanging on to a 1-point lead.
great save off the line by Miguel Lara. Luis Velasco with a run, ball back in across by Ryan Kane. Ball blocked by number 13 from San Ramon. Again, we were never given the names of the players, so you're going to get the numbers only. Number 13 blocked it out for a corner kick for Napa on Velasco's shot. Ryan Kane with the corner kick. Miguel Lara runs short. Lara plays it back in. And the ball is mispunched by the goalie and goes in. Ian Reese with another header puts a dangerous ball back across the top. And when the keeper tried to punch it out, unlucky, kind of hits the back of his fist and goes in. I think he lost his balance on the punch. And Napa takes the lead 3-1.
I see the Green Army flag. Let's make a little noise, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll have to see how the referees give that in terms of a goal. We could argue that Ian got on target, which may be the reasoning why. The question becomes did it go in because of the mishit by the goalie it was going in? So it looks like you could argue that it was another, difficult ball for the keeper to take hold of. And either way, it ends up with another goal for Napa. Whether Ian gets his second goal of the game or he caused the second goal of the game, we will take it with a 3-1 lead with 30 minutes to play in the first game of the season. Great breakaway goal. Dario Pavon plays the ball to Emmanuel Duran, who takes his shot, but the goalkeeper has, besides his last mistake, he's had a really good game for San Ramon at this point. Looks like San Ramon's preparing to sub someone on their roster, obviously with a number. They are on the sidelines now. That looks like they'll be coming in any minute.
What did everybody think about the Barnhouse Blaster t-shirt?
Kane with another great run up the side, and then finally just loses control of the ball at the last minute. Had some nice touches up the side to really create some problems. He's been quite a force to be reckoned with today, with causing problems up the side and then putting some great balls back in across the middle. Oh, looks like it wasn't a miss hit. I'm misunderstanding the AR's flag. Sure looked like it was pointing towards the goal, but looks like it was a corner kick. This kick's going to be taken by Miguel Lara. Left-footed cross coming in from the corner. A little bit of a counterattack coming from San Ramon. Paris Martin just ushers it back to our keepers, Manzana.
Shout out to all of our volunteers. How about a round of applause for our volunteers tonight?
Subbing out with 24 minutes to play in the game, Wumi is coming out of the game, and coming in is 19-year-old Sebastian Carbajal, number 19, who just came in, also a Napa native. Looks like we just saw an update that Sacramento Gold is up 4-1 over Stompers with 22 minutes to play in their game in Sacramento today, I believe is where they're playing at.
Offside is the call against San Ramon FC. Another quick shout out to a few of our sponsors, Sylvester Winery, Ragusi Winery and Vineyard Management, Ranch Market. And on tonight's jerseys, Napa Valley Wine Train. Coming up on last call for food and drinks, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up on last call. Still time to run on over and grab something.
for the people taking place in the survey today, we just want to say thanks for doing that and give us some information. Wycliffe Oriedo, you won the new jersey for taking part in the survey today. Wycliffe Oriedo, if you head down to the merch tent, get your jersey. Thank you for taking part in the survey, everybody. And if you missed that, that was an unbelievable volley by Dario Pavone. And a nice save by the goalie to keep that from going in that far side of the goal. This time the keeper receives the ball and a quick play out. Number 19, Sebastian Carvajal, just recently released from San Jose Earthquakes 2 and has joined the team, but literally lives a couple blocks from this stadium. So he grew up here. He knows the field, knows the neighborhood for sure, and it's great to see him out here in the green and white.
San Ramon making a run at it here.
Ryan Kane with a free kick, a little curler over the top, and hoping to get in touch with Emmanuel Duran, but unable to do so. Ball ushered out for a goal kick. San Ramon gets it back into play. Quick counterattack and ball shot just wide by Ryan Kane. And a substitution coming for Napa Valley 1839 FC. It looks like Dario Pavone will be subbing off, and Arjun Dosange will be coming on for him. And then Miguel Lara will be coming off at left back. Coming on for him will be Jerry Mendoza, longtime Napa player for us. Lots of applause for Pavone, goal scorer tonight. Worked hard for the team. We have about 14 minutes plus stoppage time to play, with Napa leading 3-1 over San Ramon in the first game of the NPSL Golden Gate Conference season. I only keep repeating it because I'm not talking very often, and figured that people just tuning in and out, it looks like, as they're coming in and out of the stream. If you're ever interested, you can also check us out on our YouTube channel all the time, Napa Valley 1839 FC. We have our Food, Wine, and Football docu-series where we show the players chasing the dream, what happens in our community, and how we do what we do, working hard on and off the field to be a part of this community and support them like they do with us. You can also check all of our other games out that are on that channel, as well as some of our fun community things that we do in terms of promotions for our sponsors like Warney to Chips, the Wine Train, Perfect Pure 8 Napa Valley, and many other big sponsors for us. So it's been a lot of fun to take part in that, and you can do that on our YouTube channel, Napa Valley 1839 FC.
How about a little noise for the drum beats of the Green Army? In the second half.
Good attempt on goal by number 11 from San Ramon, but flies high and wide, out for a goal kick. Unbelievable play on goal from Emmanuel Duran. Again, another nice save by the goalie from San Ramon, and offsides on Oscar Ortiz to stop the play. Oscar's a fun one around here. He's also a local native, and he's got the nickname El Sheriff because the sheriff of Napa County is also named Oscar Ortiz. So we have a little fun with some of our social media content, the real sheriff in town and such. So Oscar Ortiz has some name notoriety, whether he's on or off the field around here. Ooh. Quick breakaway by Sebastian Carvajal, and tries to slot one in on the far post and just misses wide. Definitely has some pace. Ortiz runs through and oof. An unbelievable finish by Sebastian Carvajal with the goal. Ortiz makes a great shot, blocked by the goalie. And Seba runs up out of nowhere and just hammers one on a half volley to knock it in the top side of the net. Unbelievable finish by Seba. Great to see from one of our young players to come in and off the bench and score one for Napa today to take the score 4-1. Coming off the field is Emmanuel Duran, Ryan Kane, and Sam Henneberg. Coming on, looks like it's Alvaro Carrera, Pat Neal, and Ludovic Rocha. Ludo with the goal. Ludo with the goal just comes on as a sub. Seb Carbajal puts the ball right back across the middle from a great ball in from Paris Martins.
Wow.
Oh, Pat got the goal on Pat Neal, one of the new players for us that came in. Pat comes in and makes the goal. He and Ludo were both going for the ball that was crossed in from Paris Martins on the run. And Seb Carbajal put it right back in, and great chance to get another goal. So we go up 5-1 with 2.5 minutes to play.
Another minute to go here, plus stoppage time at Memorial Stadium. 1839 FC scoring 4 unanswered goals in the second half.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Looks like the game's just about done. And we're definitely pulling the win on this one with a 5-1 score line. We'll see if it pulls that to finish. Easy to say it from my side because we're up 5-1, but it seems to be a well-officiated game. Neither team has gotten there hasn't been a whole lot of injuries. There hasn't been nasty tackles. Not a lot of chippy stuff going on the field of people angry. Maybe it's the start of the season, but it seems like the officials, all of them, have done a really good job tonight. So well done to them. And especially on Women's Empowerment Day, to see a center official Jamie Padilla out there doing a great job.
San Ramon FC trying to get a late goal here in these final seconds.
And that's the end of the game, where Napa finishes off 5-1 with a win over San Ramon FC in our first game of the NPSL Golden Gate season for 2024, where San Ramon loses to Napa 5-1 in the first game of the Golden Gate Conference. It sounds like Sacramento Gold as well won. We have not heard about Farolito versus Oakland Soccer Club at this point. So it was a great game, great way to kick off the season, and we look to see everybody at our next home game when we play the 24th is the UPSL League, but our next NPSL game will be on the 23rd when we go on the road. So our next home game here will be April 13th. So anyway, thanks for joining us today, and hope you enjoyed the 5-1 game where Napa San Ramon in the Gold Conference, and we brought home the win.